Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Rajnikant and today's video we're gonna see a predefined functional interface predicate and BiPredicate, right? These two functional interfaces we're gonna discuss today and where exactly those are being used in Java, right? So if you have not subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe it immediately and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get all the notifications from my side, right? So ultimately you will be get benefited out of it. Okay, so let's discuss, right? So lots of functional interfaces were got introduced in Java 8. Those are predefined things. So I'll show you where is that predicate. Control F. So predicate. Okay, here. So predicate is a functional interface. You can see here represents a predicate boolean valued function of one argument, right? So if you go here, you can see, right? So public interface predicate at the rate functional, it's annotated with a annotation, so it's a functional interface, and it has a one abstract method is there which is known as test, and it will take one argument, right? Evaluates the predicate on the given argument, right? So only one abstract method is there, a test, and all those rest of the things you can see here, right? And is equal, negate, or those all are default methods. So if you see here, you can see in that one, and is equal, negate, or all those are default methods, right? And what is the abstract method here? Only test, and its type is boolean, so it will return either true or false, right? So if you see here, predicate at the right functional interface and public interface predicate. So one and only one abstract method is there, boolean test, right? And rest of the methods like and or negate, those are default methods are present here, right? So where exactly this predicate is being used? So in the combination of streams and filter it is used, right? So we'll see in that example. So let's move to example. So IntelliJ idea already have opened, so this is a some sample class, and here one main method is there. Here some examples I have written it here for consumer and by consumer. If you don't know consumer and by consumer, you can refer my previous video, I have explained in a very good way. So today we'll see predicate, right? So first let me create this one with a anonymous inner class integer predicate. Then we'll implement that one as a lambda, right? New predicate, and here it will return a boolean, right? So let's write some condition. If integer is greater than 100, then true, else false, return false, right? Control alt L. Okay, here we go. So if you say integer, I mean it's a in the integer value is greater than 100, then return true or else false, right? So now let's call this one, and let me system dot out dot println, and we'll pass predicate dot test, right? And here we can pass, suppose let me pass 500. So 500 is greater than 100, right? So it will come as a true. Let me run. You can see here it's coming true. Now let's put some 90, then it should come as a false. Perfect, you can see it's coming false, right? So let's see where it's being used in Java, right? So let me create one list, a list of integer list. You can do simply array list by creating new array list, or arrays.as list, or Java 9 onwards list dot off method is there. You can pass 100, 90, sorry, 100, 90, 80. What happened? Okay, and some 200, some 300, 500, 600. Okay, so here we go. Now what we'll do a operation. So I want those numbers which are greater than 100. I want those numbers from the list that are greater than from 100. How we'll do? List dot stream. So stream is a Java 8 feature. On top of this one, I'll do a filter. So if you can see here, this filter is taking a predicate, right? It's taking a predicate. So here I can pass that predicate. So here this predicate I can pass. And here what we can do, dot collect and collectors dot, sorry, to list. So what I am doing here, first I am filtering, right? How I am filtering with this predicate, I am saying if the number is greater than 100, then only filter, then only pass, right? So after filtering those numbers, and I am collecting those numbers and converting those numbers into a list, right? So one new list will get here, list of integer integer filtered. Okay, I'm getting that one, right? So let's clear, and now let's print that list, system dot out dot println, and I am printing this filter. Okay, control alt L. So what is the number we'll get? So we'll get 200, 300, 500, and 600. It will filter out, right? If the number is greater than 100, then only we should consider, right? So let's run this one. Pretty good. We can see 200, 300, 500, and 600, it's printing. No, so this is where this predicate is being used in Java. You can give an example if you are getting some interview question. During that interview, you can say that yes, in streams and filters we are using this predicate, right? So now let's see other uh, I mean, okay, let's convert this one to lambda, right? So this is a anonymous inner implementation. So now let's convert this one into lambda. So as lambda, we no need method name and body, those things. Simply I am doing like this, and here we can pass one arrow symbol, right? So this is done, right? So we can pass like this also, or else directly we can paste it here. Where is the predicate? Here. And we can remove this one, control alt L. Perfect, right? So this one I can comment, control shift. The same thing, nothing I am doing. List dot stream, get the streams of list, and filter that one. So how I want to filter, this is that predicate one, I have provided it here. So in that predicate I am doing, if that number is greater than 100, then only move forward. And after getting those numbers, I am collecting those numbers and I am putting them into one list, and then I'm printing it here, right? So this is that example with the test method. I mean, that abstract method. So let's see other default methods are there, right? What are those default methods? And or negate, right? Where exactly we're gonna use it here. So if some multiple conditions you are checking, right? Suppose some multiple conditions you are checking, like integer, what is that one? If integer is greater than 100 and suppose and integer is less than, suppose 500, you are doing like this, right? So you are taking those numbers greater than 100 but less than 500, right? So it will come 200 and 300, right? So this end condition is there. So let me run this one. 200, 300 is printing, right? So instead of that one, what you can do, sorry, what you can do, we can do a AND operation with the predicate as well, right? So, but directly with lambda expression, we directly we cannot call like this after dot something. So for that one, you need to pass like this control. Let me remove that comment, and this predicate I will put it here. If you have multiple predicates, right? Suppose if you have multiple, suppose if you have multiple predicates, like one predicate is for greater than 100, and another one is there. Suppose let me copy this one, paste it here. Predicate 2 I am taking. This is not integer is less than 600. Suppose if you have already different predicates already you have defined, and you want to do a AND operation on them, then simply you can do like this. Where is that one? Predicate dot AND, and you can pass that predicate, right? Here we done. So what it is saying, first predicate indicates if the number is greater than 100, then it's written true. In second predicate we are doing what? If that number is less than 100, then return it true, right? So yeah, so here we are doing a AND operation. So here what exactly will get the same output? If you'll see here, if you see here, let me clear this one and let's run. So you can see 200, 300 and 500 we are getting, right? So 200, 300 and 500 we are getting, these three numbers we are getting, right? This is working fine. So this is like AND operation if you are doing. So if you have defined multiple predicates and you want to do a AND operation on them, you can simply do like this, right? So exactly like this you can do a OR operation also, right? OR operator. If the number is greater than 100 or the number is less than 100, less than 600, right? So this is one example. Let me run this one. The same output will gonna, sorry, either the number is greater than 100 or it's less than 600, we are going to give. So you can see we are getting those numbers. So like this you can do a negate as well. So for that negate, let me give some example. Let me create a predicate. So here is that one. Let me give here predicate 3. So if here the integer equal to 500, right? Negate means opposite. So here if it's saying if the number is 500, then only I want it here, right? So if you see here in predicate, let me give into that filter. So I have given that one, predicate 3. So here what we'll get, only 500, because here we're filtering that one, right? If that number is 500, then only I want to collect that one. If I run here, you can see 500, right? So if you want to negate here, like not equal to 500, so directly here what you can do, predicate 3 dot negate. So it's a that reverse one. Apart from 500, give me other things, all other numbers. So here if you see, excluding 500, we'll get all other stuffs. You can see 100, 90, 80, 200, 300, 5, 600, but it got skipped that 500, right? So this is that entire one I have covered. So ideally, when we should go for like this, creating a separate predicate, will pass that one, and when we'll pass that lambda notation directly into this filter, right? So if your predicate is being used multiple classes, right? Your predicate is being used by multiple classes. So for reusability, if you want to reuse this one, then you can create like this, else directly you can pass that lambda expression directly into that filter, right? So hope you got it. Let me create a let me tell you in quick summary. So predicate is a functional interface which will take a one parameter, and its return type is boolean, and it's a one abstract method that is a public what is that one, test, and that other default methods are there. What are those? Either and, or, and negate. Those are default methods are presented here. And where we are using this predicate, in filter we are using that predicate, right? So this is regarding predicate. Now let's see what is BiPredicate. So if you see here, BiPredicate, this one, BiPredicate also exactly same like predicate, but if you see here, the name itself indicates it's a BiPredicate, no? So BiPredicate means it will take two parameters. It will take two parameters. If you see here, what are the abstract method, boolean, test, and it will take two parameters, right? And in default methods, what are the default methods? And, negate, or, exactly same, but here we'll take two parameters, right? So I think it's not required. We'll write some program again, because it's exactly like same thing, only we'll receive two parameters, right? So hope you got a clear picture. I think it's very helpful to people, so please do like, share, and comment on this video. And if you have any doubt, please do a comment in the comment section. So thank you for watching.